everyone, this is Marjorie Wildcraft, and today I am with Katrina Blair. Katrina is awesome. She is the awesome wild woman of the West. She's the author of the book 13 Wild Weeds. And if you want to know how to eat directly from the earth and never have to worry about being hungry, get her book, 13 Weeds. You can learn them and you will be happy and healthy. But Katrina, you were telling a story. I'm at a workshop here with Katrina. It's over a weekend. We're like eating all these crazy, great, delicious wild foods. And you were telling a story on the break about Ann Wigmore. So you tell this story.
Well, I really recommend getting your minerals from two main sources, the wild earth weeds and seaweeds. And my mom, Pat Blair, studied with Ann Wigmore, who is an amazing health advocate and started healing retreats in different places in the world, including Boston. And so my mom went to Boston and did a healing retreat with Ann Wigmore. And Ann Wigmore has this amazing life history of when she was about in her 50s, her hair had gone gray, and she started doing minerals in the form of seaweeds every day. She would make this seaweed soup where she would take a good amount of seaweed, a lot of microgreens, wild weeds, an avocado, an apple, and Rejuvelac, which is a fermented wheat berry water, although you can make it with lots of different grains. It's like a fermented, lightly effervescent
Super easy
drink.
to make.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So she'd make the seaweed soup, and that would be her daily meal, or multiple times a day maybe, but she'd have it at least once a day. And her hair turned back to brown, and it was incredible. But even when she was in her 80s, which was when my mom studied with her, her hair was naturally dark. And it's interesting because when we eat so much seaweeds, they need to deposit back into our bodies in some way. And so they go back into our hair and turn our hair back into its natural color. And my mom, actually, who's 78, who eats seaweed every day, she barely has a few little white strands, which sometimes she pulls out. But yeah, it's really fun to witness how the body can redeposit minerals.
Wow. So I've got a little bit of gray happening here, which I'm kind of torn because, like, this younger generation, like if this were 30 years ago, they'd be like, oh, she's turning gray. This younger generation is into gray hair now.
Nice.
I've had a lot of young people going, oh, that's so nice. And a hairdresser going, oh, you can't dye hair like that. You know, but I think I'm going to try this seaweed thing.
Nice.
So yeah,
Nice.
So what, about a year you think I'll notice?
Let's check back.
All right,
Let's
let's do it in a year. There you go, the recipe for no more gray hair. Well, anyway, wild weeds, real nutrition, right in your backyard, and Katrina's got the book for the weeds.
The Wild Wisdom of Weeds, 13 Essential Plants for Human Survival.
Yeah, it's a great book. All righty. Thanks so much. Bye, everybody.
Thank you.
The Grow Network is a movement of people who are stopping the destruction of the earth via homegrown food.